futures moving lower this morning. The Dow now off by more than 200 points on some headlines about Huawei. Eunice Yoon joins us from Beijing. And Eunice, you want to tell us about the move from the United States and the move that the Chinese are telegraphing at this point, their response?
Yeah, that's right, Becky. A top editor at a hawkish Communist Party newspaper called the Global Times appears to be hinting that China could retaliate from that U.S. move if the U.S. decides to block shipments of semiconductors made with U.S. technology to the Chinese tech giant Huawei Technologies. So what the HiSilicon said in this tweet, he said, based on what I know, if the U.S. further blocks key technology supply to Huawei, China will activate the unreliable entity list, restrict or investigate U.S. companies such as Qualcomm, Cisco, and Apple, and suspend the purchase of Boeing airplanes. So likely people are getting concerned about the potential impact this could have on the trade deal, since people are worried about trade tensions ending up in a scrapping of the relationship or a ripping up of this deal, and for the relationship between the U.S. and China just to continue to get worse. One of the things, though, that we should know about HiSilicon is that he is obviously very well connected with the government. A lot of people respect what he has to say over here, but at the same time, he's often used as a way, or he often kind of talks about a policy that's not official, so he could get a message out, but then that could just be posturing, because when you look at the rest of what's happening in the state media, for the most part, it's talking about how China is making good on its pledges. It's buying up soybeans. It's easing tariffs on blueberries from the United States and shipments of barley. So you could see that from the Chinese perspective, there is a hope that the trade deal is going to continue and that the trade relationship could improve. In fact, the foreign ministry today said that it's hoping that the U.S. and China can meet halfway in response to a question about President Trump overnight, saying that the relationship between the U.S. and China could be cut off completely.